I have not touched this story with a 10-foot pole, but I'm going to today. P. Diddy and Jeffrey Epstein barely scratch the surface of America's elite rot. By Alveda Duffy Alfonso, written today. As many have pointed out since P. Diddy's homes were raided back in March, the allegations against Combs echo the disturbing pattern of Jeffrey Epstein's criminal activities. Here's the thing, folks. If you think Jeffrey Epstein was big and bad, you don't know how long P. Diddy has been doing what P. Diddy been doing. P. Diddy been doing what he been doing since he was Sean Combs, then Puff Daddy, then Puffy, then P. Diddy. 15 years plus of videotapes and recordings of elite Hollywood and elite elected officials and bureaucrats, world leaders, foreign world leaders, and pop cultural icons. 15 years of video recordings of these freak-off parties and much more. Here's the other thing. We think Jeffrey Epstein was probably a CIA agent, right? But Sean Combs, P. Diddy, has been working with people like Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, the Biden administration, and many, many more Democrats for decades. The Get Out the Vote thing on MTV in the early 2000s. Ever since the 1990s, he's been brought into the Democratic Party in order to push Democrat agenda. And in doing so, these elected officials, these high-profile leaders have been going to P. Diddy freak-off parties. And the things that we are going to see in the coming years about P. Diddy are not going to shock any of us, but it's going to be disgusting. And I can tell you this, the Kardashians have now been swept up into this investigation. What did the Kardashians know? What do they do to Justin Bieber? What does Leonardo DiCaprio know? What does DJ Khaled know? What does Jay-Z know? What does Meek Mills know? Well, his butt knows a lot. Ask P. Diddy. Long story short, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of us have understood that P. Diddy is a disgusting pig for a very long time. As a matter of fact, somebody that I lost a lot of respect for, Marshall Mathers, Eminem, one thing I will give him credit for is for the past 15 years, he has not stopped with accusing and going after and attacking P. Diddy in his songs. And one thing I know for sure is Marshall Mathers never was a part of P. Diddy's freak-off parties. And as a matter of fact, one story that I'm reminded of is Denzel Washington. Back in the day, he was quoted saying, if you ever go to a P. Diddy party, leave 30 minutes before the devil shows up. So what did he know? What did they all know? Here's another accusation that's been made lately, that there were underground tunnels from P. Diddy's house to Hugh Hefner's Playboy Mansion, where unspeakable things happened. And I am bringing this up right now to come down to one major statement. All of this happened in California. For 15 plus years, 20 years. Who was the Attorney General of California for most of those years? I'll wait. There was a person whom we're all talking about every day who was the Attorney General of this state, who was aware of all of this and all of these accusations for years and did absolutely nothing about it. Of course, they ended up locking up every other black person for the smallest crimes on planet Earth. Kamala Harris was the Attorney General in that state while allegations were being made, while women were coming out and saying that they were beaten, assaulted, and raped and drugged, and Kamala Harris did nothing about it. What about the Me Too movement? Why did you ignore all those allegations, Kamala Harris? Why didn't you at least open up an investigation into the claims from the women that you say that you protect, even though you don't know what a woman is? Why didn't you open up any investigations into this? Why weren't you the tip of the spear to go in and bust all this up when you were the Attorney General of California, when these allegations and accusations were being made under oath? Lie detector tests? You didn't do a damn thing. You didn't protect those women. You didn't protect those young girls who were being drugged and raped. You didn't protect people who were coming into the music industry like Justin Bieber. You did nothing. You were attacking black men and black women in California for weed that you smoked yourself while you listened to Tupac and Biggie. Remember when she said that on The Breakfast Club? Kamala Harris, you've got some explaining to do. We the people want to know why you let P. Diddy get away with murder, Tupac, Biggie, sex trafficking, assault, rape, drugging, freak-out parties, pedophilia, and much more. And we demand answers now.